Let's begin by talking about GB31, which is on the lateral line. And just for a quick review, let's cover some of the muscles that are a part of this lateral line. So in the neck area, we find that the SCM is on this line, as well as the splenius capitis. And then moving down, the intercostals are a part of this lateral line, as well as transverse abdominis, the gluteus maximus, the IT band, and peroneus longus. So those are some of the key muscles that are on this line. Well, GB31 is right in the middle of the IT band, and in the master Tung system, it's named 88.25. Now, in the Tung system, they have an interesting way of working with it where they pair it up with a couple other points, being 88.26 and 88.27, and these 2 points are located 1.5 cent anterior and posterior to GB31. So this is a really powerful combination of points that we can use for neck, back, and lumbar pain. It works great for hip pain, especially when there's external rotation in the femur or in the leg. You can use it for periostitis of the vertebrae. It's also used for pneumonia, and we can understand that because the intercostal muscles are a part of this lateral line, or traditionally we think of the gallbladder meridian passing through there. But see, when you understand the anatomy of this, then it can help us to better understand why a point combination like this can be used for something like pneumonia. Now, in the master Tung system, these 3 points are also used for abdominal distension, abdominal pain. And I want you to think about the daimai connection, because we always have to consider that when we're working with gallbladder meridian points or lateral line points. So one of the functions of the lateral line is that it integrates and harmonizes the activity of the front channels and the posterior channels, or what we call the superficial front line and the superficial back line. So the daimai is that belt meridian, and it's the belt that binds the lateral line, the front line, and the back line together. Or we can think of that in terms of meridians and the meridian system connections as well. Now, this group of points are also used for hemiparalysis, numbness, tingling, pains in the hands and arms, and that has to do with the connection to the muscles in the neck and throat. And it's also used for various neuralgias, especially of the face, so like trigeminal neuralgia you can use it for, headaches, and eye conditions, okay? So if we look at this lateral line then, and this is one of the advantages of knowing the anatomy of these fascial lines and comparing it to the meridian and point functions, is that we see that the splenius capitis and the SCM are connecting into the throat and neck and in that area of the mastoid process. So we've got the trigeminal nerve coming out in that region, and by using points like this then, knowing that they influence those muscles, we can start to begin to understand how points like this can be beneficial for things like Bell's palsy or trigeminal neuralgia or headaches and eye conditions, okay? So I hope you can see from that just how valuable it is to understand the muscles and the myofascial lines and make these connections to the meridians, okay?